Hi, this is Peggy, and I've been asked to show how to take a encore design that has been done in Premier Plus embroidery and make it into a snowflake or freestanding lace design. And basically all that is going to be is a crosshatch design. So to do that, we're going to go down into the Create module. And that Create module is in the Premier Plus Ultra versions. And it's the tulip that looks like this in the lower left-hand area of your screen. And I'm just going to hit cancel here. And what I'm going to do is go into the Quick Create tab. And instead of a pattern fill, I'm going to choose crosshatch fill and satin line. And then I'm going to go over to my fill area and line, and I'm going to pick what sizes and widths and things like that I want. So the size of the crosshatches and the width of the line. First of all, I'm going to do a 4.0 millimeter on my border, my satin line border. And in the fill area and line, I'm going to go with a gap of 3. And then all I have to do is pick the shape that I want. And I want a circle. And I'm going to go click on shape, and there it is. One thing I'm going to do first before I go any further is change my hoop size. And I want a 120 by 120 because 200 by 200 is going to be a little bit big for a snowflake. So I am going to center that, and I'm going to right click over the blue, and it's blue because it's boxed in, and I'm going to say properties, and I'm going to go down to a 2.5, and I'm going to say that I want the diamond, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to duplicate, and I'm going to make sure that I am pretty well over the center so my lines are lining up. But what I'm going to do now is on properties of the second crosshatch fill, I'm going to add a square. So that makes a little different, a little thicker pattern. And now I'm done with the background. So I can do File, Export Embroidery. Okay. And I always like to save mine just for the heck of it. You could copy and paste it right over. I'm going to save over an already existing crosshatch circle and say yes. Now I'm going to open up regular Premiere. I already have the name that has been encored. I'm just going to shift it over here for a minute. And I'm going to do a File, Insert. Make sure I'm in my cloud or whatever file that you're saving it to. And there's my crosshatch. And now I'm going to move the name in, and I'm going to line it up in the circle as best as I can so it's centered. And right now, because the name was already there, it's in the background. So what you need to do with that is go to the Home tab and into Layout Order and say that we want to move it to the front. And there is the name in the front. And remember, you can resize it just a little bit. And I believe right there is my center again. And that is a name ornament. You can tie a little ribbon through there, a string or whatever, right through the freestanding lace and hang it that way. Or you could do one more thing before you even start that. You could take and let's see, modify the block, and let's change the design size a little bit. Right now it's 118. Let's do a 95. And I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to do a quick create. And I'm going to turn off my crosshatch fill. But I'm still going to do a circle. I'm going to move that up there. And I'm going to resize it. And I'm going to center it. And there is a hanger. And again, right now, it's over its limit. So what I'm going to do, you could do this a couple different ways. You could do that circle separately and add it a little bit later as a separate file insert. Or you could go to the home and say modify block and change the design, scale it to fit the hoop. And it will scale it so that it will fit within the hoop. And now you can export it, say OK, and I'm going to go down to crosshatch fill and change the name with hanger and say OK. Then there we go again. Let's get rid of the original. File, insert, crosshatch circle with hanger, and we're going to take and send that to the back. And if we hit the tab button, it'll cycle between the two. And then I'm going to center my design and file, export. And we'll call it Snowflake Gym. And there you have it. There is your freestanding lace ornament with an encore name. Bye. And as an addition, I would like to show you what the file actually ended up looking at when it was added, when it was stitched out on the embroidery machine. So this is a picture of it. Okay, thanks.